What's going on, guys? Okay, Legend Killer 31 here, coming at you with the TLC review and the Raw review. Okay, start off with TLC review. Started off in the Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat ladder match between Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, and Kofi Kingston. A really good match between those three guys. But in the end, it was Dolph Ziggler to retain his championship. Now, in a way, it's pretty good for Dolph Ziggler to have his title retained. I mean, makes it look like a strong Intercontinental champion. So, yeah, and I'll give it like a three and a half. I'll give it a three and a half stars for that match. It was a really good. Then we had was the Divas tag tables match on Beth and Natalya versus laycool. Pretty good, interesting Divas tag match, to say the least, for a Divas tag match. It's an interesting concept. But we had was Beth and Natalya beating laycool, putting laycool through the tables. It was a pretty good little match. Like I said, I'll give it. I might have to give it 3 stars for that match. I mean, it was actually pretty good. Then we had was the tag team champions defending Vladimir Kozlov and Santino versus Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel for the tag titles. Not too much to say about the tag match, but Santino and Kozlov retains the title, and Barrett attacks Santino after the match. Just gonna give it 2 stars for that match. It was okay. I mean, not too much to talk about. Then we had was the #1 contender match, ladder match between Sheamus and Morrison. A really high-paced match right from the start on. Really glad that Morrison finally won. Just like giving him that push that he deserves right now. So really glad that he won. Hopefully him and Miz will put on a really good match at Royal Rumble. So I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars for that match. Then we had was the WWE Championship tables match between Randy Orton and the Miz. We all knew Miz was going to retain him, and like a great heel. I like the ending. Miz doing that great heel thing. So the match was, I really enjoyed it. We'll give it 3.5 stars on that one too. Pretty good pay-per-view so far. Then we had was Edge. Was the Fatal 4-Way TLC match with Edge and Kane versus Edge versus Kane versus Gabriel versus Mysterio. It was an okay match. When I liked it. Edge becoming the 10-time World Heavyweight Champion. I like that Edge probably won the World Heavyweight Championship. Some would say I don't know why Edge won, but I mean, Edge and Kane still gonna have that feud. So 3.5 stars for that one too. Then we had was the PG moment, and that Big Show dressing up like Santa Claus and stripping, could have roots down towards the roots. And then we had was the main event in that, which I thought it would be the TLC match, but it was the chairs match between John Cena and Ray Barrett. So, John Cena wins, having that whole, pulls down the whole chairs and make it fall on them. I'd say 3 stars for that match. I mean, it was enjoyable. So I'll give the whole pay-per-view like a 8.5 out of 10. It was a really, really enjoyable pay-per-view. Finally. So now we have is Raw review. We have Miz coming out, cuts promo, and then we have Alex Riley dressed as the ghost of Christmas past. Shows a video clip from. Then we have Michael Cole dressed up like the ghost of Christmas future, and then we had present. Yeah. Then we had who the Miz is calling the Miz girl. Ghost of Christmas future, talk about John Morrison was going to be future WWE champion, and second Miz still cutting this promo, and then we have John Morrison come out. He cuts promo, and Sheamus comes out, goes to attacking him, and GM makes a 6-man tag match between Morrison, Orton, and Gabriel versus the Divas, Riley, and Sheamus. Then we have the Divas match, Divas triple threat match to determine Natalya's #1 contender for the Unified Divas Championship between Melina, Alicia Fox, and Torres. It's an okay Divas match. Melina winning, and after the match, Natalya goes to shake her hand, but Melina slaps her. So maybe a heel turn from Melina. Hopefully, if it does, later on maybe Morrison turn heel, finally bring back Eminem. So then we have was Daniel Bryan and Rhea Regal. It was an okay match. I mean, good to see Rhea Regal back in the ring. So Daniel Bryan beats Rhea Regal. Then we have was Tamina and Santino and versus Ted DiBiase and Maurice. Tamina and Santino wins. I mean, not too much to talk about in that match. Then we had John Cena. He cuts his promo, and Dolph Ziggler. Sounds like you get hoarse, but anyway, we had Dolph Ziggler coming out. Him and Vicky cuts most of the promo, saying, and Gabriel and Cena make fun of Vicky, and then none of us GM makes a match between Dolph Ziggler and John Cena right then, and Cena wins the match. And after that, CM Punk attacks Cena with a steel chair. Then, nobody but does like that, but anyway. Then we had was Randy Orton, Jerry Lawler, and John Morrison versus the Miz, Riley, and Sheamus. Really good match, to say the least. Randy Orton RKO's the Miz, and Jerry Lawler gets the win. So Orton, Lawler, and Morrison wins, and after that, GM had made a handicap match between Dolph Ziggler and Gabriel versus Cena on SmackDown, and then Orton versus the Miz on SmackDown. So SmackDown tonight's looking to be very interesting. Can't wait to see what happens. 2 hours, which is real good. Then tribute to the troops tomorrow. So a really good week for wrestling. WWE, then we have TNA Thursday. So get a whole full week of wrestling, which is awesome. So again, guys, that was it for the TLC review and Raw review. I did 2 reviews in one video. Maybe more like that to come. So, and again, guys, it's been Okay Let You Killer 31. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and a couple of shout outs before I go. WWE Live News, Pro Wrestling Wannabe, PW Punk 23, Judge Jericho, Team Rah-Rah, One Wild Dale 5, Trademark 629, Straight Edge Savior 1, and if I'm forgetting anybody else, let me know in the comments below, or PM it. And 2 more before I go on Rudy Boy 24 and Gold Standard 000. So again, guys, this has been Okay Let You Killer 31. Till next time, like I said, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, peace, and catch you on the flip.